I can fly. Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide.
Hello. We are glad to present you the second part of the best Turkish TV series that were released in 2019. You can find a link to the first part in the description under the video. I think you will like it. Subscribe, let's get 10,000. And we will start with the series The North Star. Yts.d grew up in a rural village in the north of Turkey where life was simple. He would get a job working in the family business, marry a local girl, have children of his own, and then the cycle would start over again. But he couldn't escape the lure of the city, and having moved away to study as a young man, he decided to stay and build a new life for himself. He fell in love, got a great job, and had 3 daughters. His new life is exactly as he had hoped, though it has meant giving up his family back home in the north who disowned him after he adopted this new lifestyle. The Ottoman. The era of Ertugrul is coming to an end. Another is replacing it, the era of Osman, his son. Osman will successfully continue the work of his father, create a huge Ottoman empire, which for many centuries expanded its borders. The series will talk about how the great Osman Bey lived, how he founded the empire, about his family and children. Osman will face great trials, love, hatred, loss, conquest, betrayal of close friends. My name is Melik. Melik fell in love and married Alpaya. They had 3 children. However, Melik is unhappy in marriage. Her beloved husband turned out to be a despot who beats and makes life unbearable. But because of the traditions observed in their region, and since Alpay is from a powerful family, she cannot leave him. He does not allow it. Once, Melik takes the children and flees to Istanbul, where he begins to build a new life. There she meets Khalil, who helps and supports her in everything. Dear past, 3 sisters who grew up unaware of each other receive a mysterious letter one day and meet at the wedding of one of them. But on the wedding night they will find themselves in an unexpected situation. After that night, they cannot leave the beautiful town of the Aegean and are forced to live together. This imperative condition gradually leaves its place to the adventure of discovering brotherhood, friendship and solidarity. Love cries. 2 young people, Yusuf and Ada, lived in a small village. They fell in love with each other. However, Uncle Ada, who raised her from an early age when she remained an orphan, had completely different plans for her. He wants to marry her to a rich and powerful man, twice her age. Ada begs her uncle not to give her for her unloved, but he is categorical, since he has already agreed with him about everything. Miracle Doctor. Ali was born in a provincial town and was rejected by his father for adoption. Ali with savant syndrome, who grew up in orphanages, graduated from the Faculty of Medicine with first degree. Then he starts to work in a private hospital as an assistant surgeon. Wounded birds. Birim and his younger brother Omar lived quietly and calmly, but after the father returned from prison, their life turned upside down. Their father cares only for one thing: how to make easy money. He decides to use his son, that under the guise of a game will steal for him. Omar is sent to the yacht of the wealthy businessman Levent, so that he can take out some valuable things. At the exit, Omar picks up a small box, namely, this box is very dear to Levent. He keeps it in memory of his wife and son, whom he lost. Number 3. The boy. Being the daughter of a prostitute mother, Akka gives up her motherhood in order to give her child a better future. The bride of a wealthy family, Sul promises to be a mother to Akka's baby for a lifetime. She looks at the baby she named F and raises him. Things change with the birth of Sul's own child. Number 2. Aziz. 2 loneliness met in the big city of Istanbul, Kartal and Aziz. A cartel from the dark world, but once, like a ray of light, a beautiful and cheerful girl named Aziz enters his gloomy life. By coincidence, they both have to live in the same house, in which a great secret is kept. Despite the completely opposite characters, Aziz and Kartal fall in love, but seemingly insurmountable obstacles stand in the way of lovers. However, in the world there is nothing stronger than love, which does not recognize either arguments or circumstances. Abandoned by his wife, Najat is lying to his daughter not to be upset. But as Kara grows, these lies become unbearable. Najat, who is trapped in the corner, meets Suna unexpectedly when he thinks that it is the end of everything. With Suna's entry into their lives, both Najat and Kara's world is completely changed. Suna and Najat find themselves in a sweet game they never expected. It was number 1 My Sweet Lie. Thanks for watching us. To more Top 10, be sure to subscribe to our channel.